everybody. We are back. Well, I'm back with another video, and I'm back with my husband, and we're going to be doing a story time mukbang with, as you can see, seafood boil. So we went to the local seafood spot that we have over here called Hook and Reel, and I got crab legs, shrimp, mussels, potatoes, and corn, and you got
looks like shrimp and crab legs.
And he got potatoes and corn.
Uh-huh.
And he just got Old Bay seasoning on his, and I got their special sauce. So we're gonna eat a little bit, and then we're gonna get into our story time.
You like the mussels?
Yeah, I tried it once during Thanksgiving, and I don't know, I kind of like it.
Not for me.
Yeah, they gave me, I don't know, because it's a half.
What?
I meant to tell you to put my eggs on. So, I've been watching Lovin, and she eat hers with eggs. And the last time I ordered from here, I got eggs from them too. But we have so many eggs in the fridge that I said I'm not going to spend, because I think they charge like $3 some change for 2 eggs. So I'm not going to spend that on 2 eggs when I could just make my own eggs. But I forgot. Maybe next time.
Yeah. So, what story you gonna tell?
Alright, so as you see by the title, we're going to talk about like our first fights, or maybe a fight, a crazy situation that almost ended in a fight or something like that. So I guess I'll go first. So I think I was in 4th grade. I was in 4th grade, and this girl was bullying my cousin. And all 3 of us were the same age, but I believe they got left back. Well, I know my cousin got left back. I'm not sure what her situation was or whether she got left back or not. But growing up, I was like really, really short. I mean, I'm not that much taller now, but I was really short. And this girl, when I say, she was like at least 2 feet taller than me. And she used to bully him. They were in the same class, and we always had lunch recess together. So he would always come home, and he would be upset and crying about how this girl keeps like bullying him and messing with him and bothering him and all this stuff. So my little self decided I was going to go to her and tell her to leave my cousin alone. You know, like, why are you bothering him? Leave him alone, or else, basically. So I said, leave him alone. And she said, I don't know who you think you're talking to. And she mushed me in the forehead. Because, mind you, she's like way taller than me. So she mushed me in the forehead. And I said, don't you put your hands in my face. So she said, what you going to do? And she mushed me in the forehead again. And I said, I swear to God, if you do that one more time, I'm going to punch you in your face. And she did it again. And I swung so hard. I swung with all my might. Because I'm like, in my head, I'm like, this girl is bigger than me. She about to beat me the hell up. But I'm not going to back down. And that's what I did. I punched her, and I think that was the only punch. That was the only punch that I got in. After that, all she kept doing was just grabbing me by my ponytails, and she kept throwing me to the ground. And I jumped back up. And I'm swinging at her. She grabbed me by my ponytails and she threw me to the ground. She had to do it at least like maybe 5 or 6 times before people actually broke it up. And like, she did it so much that my hair, my ponytails, my little bobos, the little bows that, you know, wrap around the base, the bottom of your ponytail, those were out. My little barrettes at the end was like all over the place. My hair was a mess.
4th grade?
This is 4th grade. I was in 4th and she was in 3rd. But we were the same age. So they sent us, I think she got left back, or she started school.
That's crazy, 4th grade and y'all fighting like that?
Yeah. I had to take up for my cousin, okay? But so we go to the principal's office, and I'm sitting there waiting for my mom to show up. Her mother shows up before my mother got there, and I guess her mom felt bad because if I had a picture of how my goodness,
meat just shot out.
Wait, it's on the floor.
Yeah, it's on the floor.
If I had a picture to show y'all how my hair looked, I would post it, but I don't have a picture, of course. But my hair was all over the place. So her mom tried to fix my hair, and I was so mad, like. I was like, get your damn hands out my hair. And she looked at me like, I know this little girl did not just curse at me. And then my mom got there, and then, of course, I got in trouble for cursing. But it was just like a whole big mess. But the girl didn't bother my cousin anymore. Okay? She ain't bother him no more. Or me. Because I stood up to her. Okay?
Where's your cousin? I mean, like, okay.
I'm not gonna put no names out there. I'll tell you later.
Nice story. It's my turn, right? Okay. Let's see. I had a lot of them. I think I did, anyway. Well, not really. They didn't bother me.
See if you can find the craziest.
The craziest? Okay, well. It's similar to your story. So I was in 4th grade. No, I wasn't in 4th grade. I was in 6th grade. And my sister was in 4th grade. And she was in the playground, playing with her friends and everything. And I'm guessing she was playing a little too rough with one of the girls that's in her class or whatever. And another 6th grader, a female, I guess she was related to the girl that was playing rough with my sister. And she pushed her. She pushed her down and scraped her hands up, hands and knees and everything. And me being the big brother, I pushed the girl back. Yeah, it was a girl. I pushed the girl.
You don't hit girls.
That was 6th grade. I pushed her down. I said, don't touch my sister, whatever. Because my sister was in 4th grade. She was in 6th grade. So my sister was little, much younger. And the girls didn't like that. So I guess she went home that next day, that same day, told her older brothers.
Same thing I would have did.
Her older brothers, yeah, this boy in my class, he pushed me. But they, of course, didn't tell the whole story, why, whatever. So the next day at school, we had a field trip. Our field trip was going to the local high school, watching their plays or whatnot. And after, we'll go to like a McDonald's to eat for lunch or whatever. So after we left McDonald's, we're walking back to the school. It was a field trip, so we'll walk. Schools wasn't far apart. I don't know how, but well, I don't think it was cell phones back then. But maybe she did, I don't know. But her brothers happened to be walking the same way we was walking back from school. And I'm walking ahead, and all I heard was one of my friends yell, "Yo, Daryl, yo, watch out, they behind you." And I'm like, "What? Who behind me?" I turn around, and there was 2 boys running towards me. Wanted to, like, I guess, jump me or whatnot.
Wait, you was in school still?
Yeah,
Like
this was during school hours.
Wow.
The 2 boys, they were in high school already. So I was in 6th grade. They had to be, I'll say freshman, sophomore the most. So I turn around, they rushing me. So I just end up had to do what I had to do, you know? But my adrenaline was rushing so high. I picked one boy up, slammed him down, the other one came, slam him down. I'm fighting him. Of course, other boy, he hits me in the back and stuff like that. And then the teachers broke it up. But from that day on, nobody like bothered me. It's like, I don't know. Like I guess they was like, oh, he's so strong. He's tough. I was little too, but I didn't really take too much stuff. And that's how I think I earned a lot of respect when I was younger. And that was about it. Me and the girl, we didn't talk much after that. Well, we didn't talk at all, actually. She's my friend on Facebook now, though. But we don't speak. And, yeah, that was it. That was probably one of the craziest ones. Yeah.
I think the girl...
I got suspended, though, too.
Really?
Yeah. My mother was pissed. How he get suspended? They attacked him.
Right.
So now,
I would be mad too.
so the girl got suspended. I got suspended for like 2 days from school. Or I might get in school suspension, one of the two. But it's crazy.
I don't even remember the girl's name that I fought, but I think I've seen her around before. I don't know if she remembered me or not. But when I see her, I remember her. I don't really say nothing to her. Sometimes it's not like we were ever friends, even like before or after that.
Mm. A lot of girls tried me though. A lot of girls wanted to fight. Yeah, girls wanted to like they stood up to me. They wanted to, if I said something or they wanted to fight me. Like,
I think it was because you was little.
No,
and I don't know. Maybe I think it's a girl thing because I think even me, I felt like growing up that like, oh, you know, guys will be automatically assuming like, oh, all you're gonna do is go run and get your brother. And I'm like, well, I don't need to get my brother. I'll fight you myself. Whether I win or not, I don't know. Maybe it was a girl thing.
To think about it now, I got 2 more stories.
You got another one?
Yeah, I got 2 more. Think about it. The girl that I got into it with her brothers. Other stories.
Her too?
Yeah, 2 girls. They were like, I guess they're cliques, they're friends. They all hang out together. So it's like, okay.
This is really good.
This is spicy.
I thought you said you wanted spicy last
I know, I ain't know. But alright, so this other girl, right? I know situations all with girls, because guys didn't really try me. I don't know. But it's not like I was out to hurt girls or want to fight girls, no. But when you're young, and this is back, we'll see, I don't know, early 2000s maybe? No, ain't even. 96, 97, 98. I would say 99. Like 99, 98, 99, around that time.
He wasn't in high school.
No, yeah, elementary school. It's like, I don't know, maybe I was in 7th, 6th grade. After 6th grade, the other situation happened. One of the girl's friends that I hit in 6th grade liked me. So they used to come to my house or whatnot. The girl I had a situation with, she didn't come. It was just one of her friends and then another friend. They'd come to my house, hey, talk, whatever. But this one day, the girl that liked me, friend, brought one of her friends, and we're hanging out. So we walk back, I'm walking her home or whatever, and her friend snatched my nameplate chain and like broke it, snatched it off. I don't remember the reason why she did it, but she did it. And I was furious.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was furious. And so
he was furious.
yeah, I was furious. pissed. It took me so long to get that chain. So,
I swear, these kids.
yeah. Hey kids, Amir. You
Amir,
don't hear me now.
quiet.
Thank you. Tell them my story. So the girl broke my chain. So me, I don't know. I picked this girl up and slammed her.
Okay.
I picked her up and slammed her.
That's how mad you was.
That's
Okay.
how mad I was. Boom! Slammed her on the ground. Fucking break my chain, man. You know how much it took me long to get this nameplate? Nameplate was big back then.
Yes, they were. Very popular.
And it was my middle name, so I was like, I thought I was the shit. And yeah, she broke my chain. I'm mad, but remember, I'm young, so I don't know, like, me hitting girls. It just wasn't, I wasn't thinking like how we're thinking these days. Like, I would never do that again. I would think about it. I slammed her, and I felt bad when I did it because I slammed her really hard. And the girls that was with her said, oh my god, that's what she should have broke my fucking chain. Like, the fuck she do that for? No reason to do that. So, they mad. I go back home. I didn't even finish walking her home. I'll go back home.
So you just left them there?
Yeah, I left them there. It wasn't too far from my house, but I was like, I'm out. So I walked back to my house. Maybe 30 minutes to an hour. Her whole family came to my house. Like her father, her mom, a couple cousins, I guess, I don't know. I'm like, I'll fight all y'all. Like, that's how I was feeling.
Your mom was there?
My mom was there. Me and my mom got into it because of that. Because she found out what happened. Like, you don't do that. So I felt like my mom was taking their side. I was pissed.
Oh my goodness.
So her father wanted to, like, I don't know if he wanted to fight me or not, but
I'm sure he did.
He
But
was-
he probably was nervous, like, dang, if I fight this woman, I'm going to jail.
he was just like all on my face. I was something fight. I'm putting my fighting stance on. His people trying to hold him back. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go get my stepfather. Then we're gonna see who was really good. My stepfather had moved out at the time, so he had his own place. So I went over there, told him what happened. He was furious. So we went to go around looking for his father for like an hour in Patterson.
Who, Rob's father?
My stepfather. Wow.
You went looking for him.
Yeah, we driving around looking for the father.
For the girl father.
Mm-hmm. Crazy. But they didn't find him. They never fought. Nothing ever happened. That was the end of it. It could have been now another story. It could have been that same year. Or next year. Same type of, I think they was after me.
Family?
The same girl, no, not family, but the same girls as friends. All these situations happened with, it was like five or six of them. And I had 3 situations out of the 6. So this next one, it wasn't too bad. But she deserved it, I think.
Oh my goodness. You slammed this one too?
No, I didn't slam her. But, so, I think it was 8th grade. 8th grade recess, we'll play like pick up and hold. That's like football, whatever, free fall football.
Okay.
So I'm playing football with my friends. Girls over there to the side. One of the boys that's playing with us went to one of the girls and like slapped her butt or whatever. And I just happened to be around, so she thought it was me.
Oh shit.
So I'm like, I ain't touch nobody. Like, I'm playing
She hit
football. So it was one outside. I think I had a tank top on. So, the boy touched her butt, whatever. And then all of a sudden, I hear this big old smack my back. Bow! "Are you like a wrestler?" Like, "Bah!" Oh, what the fuck? So I'm like, "The fuck was all that for?" Like, she's like, "You fucking touch my butt, don't touch my fucking butt." So I didn't fucking touch you. It's like, "Hey, whatever." I said, "Alright, bet." I waited like 2 minutes. After the burn went off, and she was standing there, and we was already playing football. So I ran and just
Tackled her?
I ain't tackled her, but I like gave her a little bump. She just bam hit the ground. She was so mad. She went to go tell the principal and everybody. I got institute suspension for that. That was it. But she shouldn't have hit me. But I won't do it again. I'll look at the situation different, you know.
I mean, you're older now. So now that, like, if our boys get into a situation, you'll be able to talk to them like...
I'm kicking their ass. I'm standing up for my boys.
No, but I'm saying, like, you will be able to talk to them, talk to DJ and them after the fact, like, listen, handle it, think about it. You know what I mean? Because I've been in this situation. Think about it before you do this. I always tell...
That's what we did, definitely. 100%.
I always tell them, if a girl hits you, say something to somebody the first time, right? After the second time, she's still not listening, she still want to hit you, then you hit her back. Because then maybe she'll learn. Keep her hands to herself. Some girls need to get smacked upside the head. Because you let them get away with it, they're going to be doing for the rest of their life. And I'll be damned if a girl thinks that she's just going to be hitting on one of my sons. That ain't happening.
All right, Mom.
See your beard. In your beard, what do you lick it? Let me see if I have another. Spicy story. I got spicy too. It's not even that spicy to me though.
I think I put extra on, that's why.
Let me see. I didn't have many fights in my life, okay? I stayed to myself. I was cool with everybody. I was not really like confrontational unless, you know, the situation came to me. Okay. So I was in maybe 6th grade. 6th grade. Now, this school that I went to, this elementary school that I went to, was known as like my family school because all of my aunts, my uncles, my father and my mother's side, they all went to this school. And my mother and my her siblings, they did a lot of fighting. So they all, like, even one of the teachers that I had my parents as students, my aunts and uncles as students. So they knew us, and as soon as they heard the last name, they was like, "Oh yeah, we know y'all family. We know y'all family." So there was a situation. We was in gym, and the gym teacher, he had this thing about, like, if you don't listen to what he say, it's gym. Like, we're kids, it's gym. If we ain't doing nothing, we just run around doing whatever. Like, if we don't have no actual activities to do. So he would get upset, and he would make you walk the gym. And if you're still not listening, he'll make you jog the gym. And if it gets worse, you have to run the gym. And then you'll do that for the whole gym period. So me and a cousin of mine and these 2 other girls, they called each other cousins, these 2 Spanish girls, but I don't think they was real cousins. But we was all walking the gym, and they were walking behind us. So we talking, and the girl, she made a mistake. The Spanish girl made a mistake and stepped on the back of my cousin's shoe. So my cousin turned around and said something to her, and instead of her saying, you know, "My bad, I made a mistake," or whatever the case may be, because I'm sure she didn't just reach up and just step on her shoe on purpose. I'm sure it was a mistake. But instead of her saying that she made a mistake, she got defensive, and she's like, you know, "Well, if you shut your effing mouth and walk faster, then nobody will step on the back of your shoe." Like, just started going off. So my cousin looking at her like, all right, whatever. And she turned around. So now this time she did it on purpose. She stepped on the back of her foot on purpose. And my cousin kind of like fell forward to her knee. So then her and the girl got into an argument or whatever, and the gym teacher pulled them to the side and made them run the gym. Well, jog the gym or whatever. So they was like outside of the regular walking line and they was jogging it. So after that, we went back to the locker rooms, and the girl kept saying stuff under her breath. So she was like, you know what? My cousin was like, you know what? I'm sick of you talking shit. Like, enough is enough. And she just went up to her and just punched her in the face. So now they on the floor, they going at it. Now we're in the locker room, so the gym teacher can't come in there. So all the girls, oh my God. I think somebody ran out and was like, oh, they fighting.
You gotta tell me what cousin this is.
I don't think you've ever met her. But, yeah, so now they fighting. And now the girl the other Spanish girl who was walking with her said they're cousins or whatever. She caught herself trying to hit my cousin. So then that's when I jumped in. So now we all brawling, well, all four of us. We in there and we just going in. Me and the other girl and my cousin and the first girl. And we just fighting. And I could hear, it was so funny because I could hear the gym teacher. I could hear him yelling like, Mr. Mincy. I could hear him yelling like, y'all stop fighting. Stop fighting. But it was like, there was a door and then there's like a wall. So that way when you open the door, you can't see straight into the girls' locker room. You have to walk around the little wall in order to see it. It was like a small little room with a couple of lockers and a little bench, like 2 or 3 benches. And he's just yelling, stop fighting. Somebody coming, this and that. So he walked away, I guess, to go get a female teacher. So then after he walked away, we kind of broke the fight up anyway, and we was getting ready to leave. He didn't know exactly who was fighting because he couldn't see anything. So I left out to go get my other cousin who was in an older grade. So to tell her, you know, what happened, but I didn't know what class she was in because she was in an older grade, which means they was traveling to different classes. And so I'm like walking around the building, looking for her. And that girl, I ran into one of the Spanish girls, and they're like, "Oh, after school we gonna fight again." But then I just so happened to run into my aunt. She was dropping food off, lunch for one of my cousins. I ran into her, and it just so happened that my mom was the one who dropped her off, was bringing her there to bring the food. So she saw me, and she's like, "What happened?" I'm like, "Oh, me and so-and-so just got into a fight, and you know, with these girls, and this and that." So now my aunt ready. She, "Oh, hell no. No." We got So then I guess somebody must have told on us and told who was fighting. So we got sent to the vice principal's office. So now we're sitting in his office was so tiny. So now we're sitting in the vice principal's office, and he couldn't even get anything in because my aunt just kept talking like, "And what the hell she doing here with this little shirt on anyway?" And then she's just like going off and cracking jokes on the girl, and I'm no, this is not gonna happen. And she kept cutting him off. He got to the point where he got so mad that she kept cutting him off that he kicked her out and was like, "You don't need to be here anyway, and you're not allowed to step foot in this building," and telling her all this stuff. And she said, "As long as my kids go there, I'm gonna come in this building every mother effing day," and da. Whatever. We ended up getting detention. I think it was. We didn't even get suspended. We ended up getting detention, and it was over. But that day was so funny. He like the gym teacher was so mad that he couldn't just run in there and stop us because people like kept saying, "Oh my God, they fighting," but they wasn't saying who fighting. And he just kept yelling through the door, "Stop it now! If y'all don't cut it out."
I'm gonna actually him.
If you remember.
What grade?
I was in 6th grade. I think it was either 5th or 6th. I think it was 6th though.
He about to retire.
He's been there for years. This is the only gym teacher that give F's to kids in kindergarten. He's like, "Yeah, because they don't know nothing yet." I'm like, "Yo, really? You giving out F's?" That's crazy.
All right. So, did you win those fights?
The first one I didn't.
I mean, like.
Well, the second one.
Yeah.
I think so. I would like to think so. don't everybody think they win fights? But they ain't say nothing to us no more. I think I saw her one time, one of the girls, and she like looked at me and rolled her eyes. But it was like years later. I like ran into her like maybe a year or so ago, if not this year. And she like walked past me and she looked at me like she wanted to say hi because, oh, I remember you type of thing. And then maybe she realized, or I don't know, but she like rolled her eyes at me.
The girl you was fighting or the girl?
The other girl. Let me tell you, I think my cousins caused so much drama in that school. They was ready for us to graduate. I wonder if we still got family there. I don't think so, though. I don't know. It's like every time I turn around, it's them kids. It's them kids.
Your brother went there?
Mm-hmm. We all went there.
Oh, yeah, you go to school 30, right there, close.
Cause we originally, when we moved over there, we was living on Breland Ave. So we was in that district, and then we just stayed there when we moved to the other house.
Cool.
And plus, we went there because the other two was there. So I guess they wanted to keep us together.
That was the only school you went to?
No, I went to 13. School 13 is where I had the first fight. I went to school 13 for 2 years.
What is that?
Over here, by Walgreens.
Oh, yeah.
See, I went there. Well, first I went to Kilpatrick, right here on Ellison. And then I went to school 13, and then school 20, and then high school.
You getting full. You good?
No. But we'll go ahead and end that here, because I think this is a really long mukbang. But thank you for coming to check us out. Thank you for listening to our stories. Thank you for joining us while we eat our seafood. Hope you enjoyed. Subscribe if you did. Like this video. Share it. Invite other people over to watch us, and look forward to more videos.